heck, Disney? Y'all couldn't get along for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds. Y'all couldn't get... Why is this happening? Can somebody tell me why this is happening? We got some news yesterday that Sony is pulling Spider-Man from the MCU, and Disney and Sony kind of parted ways with that franchise. And just, why? Like, Far From Home did great. Homecoming did okay. It did good. Endgame broke records. Infinity War was dope. Civil War was so good. Like, I can understand if things were changing and things were going downhill. But y'all are like at the top. Y'all are like at the peak. Like, this is where y'all are at. And Sony films, they're not, you know, they... Venom? Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2? Really? Tom Holland? Like, Zendaya? Like, y'all just gonna get that up. I'm just so confused on why this is happening. I know that they couldn't come to terms with, you know, splitting the finances or the, you know, whatever. It's just like, really? And this is not for the fans. Like, this is strictly business. This is not for the fans. Fans want this. Fans want Sony's movies. No, they don't. No, we don't. We want Disney. We want Sony and Disney to work together. Quit bickering. Quit, like, you stop. Like, this is, you know, chill, okay? But it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense how they can't come to an agreement that this is the best thing for this character, for this franchise. They want to split us apart. I feel like deeply hurt. I feel like a certain way about this. You know, some people think that it might be a good move, and if you can explain to me how this is a good move, I'm all ears. I want to hear it. I want you to explain to me how moving Spider-Man from the MCU is a good idea. And rebooting it once again after many reboots. Like, this is turning into like a Batman thing. Like why are we changing every 2 years, every 5 years? Why are we changing the Spider-Man? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Should have kept it Tobey Maguire. But, you know, and we won't talk about Spider-Man 3. We won't talk about that. But Spider-Man 1 and 2, bro, it was good. Sony did that. So I don't know if they go back to their roots and figure out what worked for them before they made 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are parts in 3 that I really enjoy. So don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the best. So, you know, up until after Spider-Man 2, when they had 3 and then Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 with Andrew Garfield, let's just not talk about Andrew Garfield movies, Spider-Man movies, because that's just gonna get me on my soapbox again. This whole video is me on my soapbox, but that's gonna get me on my soapbox because it wasn't interesting to me. People really thought that Andrew Garfield was good, and I wouldn't say that he was bad. I would say that he was mediocre. And Andrew Garfield, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I really like you as a person and I like your movies, but you as Spider-Man kind of didn't do it for me. Of course I own the films, of course I do, but, you know, it's because it's Spider-Man, not because, you know, anything else. But anyway, I digress. this has been, I don't really do this. I don't usually get on here and rant and like show my feelings about different things, but this needed to be said. This needed to be, I need to get this off my chest. My wife won't listen to me about it, so I have to talk to you guys. So, if you liked my rant, if you have feelings about what I said, let me know in the comments. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. This is just not a good choice for me. This is not a good choice in my mind. Follow me on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. AJ Reacts 2. Thank you for watching. I will catch you guys next time.